A cursory glance at Greensboro's history will tell you that this is a diverse city, a progressive city, a city with a mess of its own faults, its own innate burdens, but still an impressive place. It has, over the years, opened its arms to immigrants and refugees in such numbers that, were it a person, it could stand up straight and proudly say that it has made an honest effort to accept the tired, the poor, and the huddled masses teeming to breathe. An effort many cities have long turned their backs on. But for all of its inclusiveness and the imbroglio of cultures, races, and ethnicities that constitute what it is today, Greensboro is still a backdrop for prejudice. Immediately after 9/11, America rallied against Muslims within its borders, and would later go on to invade two countries, assigning a stigma where there didn't need to be one.
I'd throw him out of my country. I'd raise the American flag, and I'd get out my trumpet if you did it. Without due process. I'm not going to put my wife in a hijab, and I'm not going to put my daughter in a burqa, and I'm not getting on my all fours and praying to Mecca, and you could drop dead if you don't like it.
And though it's been a decade, Islamophobia is clearly still here. In 2003, a Muslim Yale student found a note on her dorm room door prompting Americans to kill Muslims and to launch so many missiles their mothers didn't produce healthy offspring. This was after the ranting students that left the note tried to pry open her door with a plank of wood. According to a 2010 survey of Muslim youths aged 11 to 18, conducted by the Muslim Mothers Against Violence advocacy group, all respondents reported being called a name because of their faith, including 80% who said they had been called terrorist. Though there aren't exact statistics of bullied Muslim youth in America, we are abundantly aware that it still happens.
Hello, my name is Adam Dialdine. I go to College of Charleston. I'm a political science and Arabic major. I was born in Philadelphia, 1993. I'm 18 years old, and I too was a bullied Muslim. I'd practice what I'd say to other people, but when it came to the point where I had to respond, I didn't know what to say. I'd choke and just go on.
My name is Catherine Hussein. I'm originally from the UK. My husband's Egyptian. And we came to the States and I've now lived here for 20 years. I'm a Christian and my husband is Muslim. Well, I've never felt like I've been bullied, but I've always been afraid for my children. Since 9/11, I do, I've had some comments made, and, I do feel angry. Just take that as being ignorance from people. For me, it's been nowhere near as bad as how my children have been bullied. And not only that, I found it very humiliating that not only children bullied them, but also the teachers bullied them as well. He was almost coming to the stage of being so desperate and so affected by the bullying that this seemed like the only way out for him.
For me, when I was in elementary school, just from classmates. Then in middle school I started getting it from some teachers. Like for instance in kickball, a teacher would say, "Hussein's up, he's gonna drop a bomb." I also had instances with soccer referees. And to be asked if you're related to Saddam Hussein, I found insulting. I previously had a girlfriend whose parents didn't like that I was from the Muslim faith, and I don't think she did either. There's a pep rally I was at, and they called my name, and people started chanting, "Get him." The list goes on and on, until I just couldn't take it anymore. I avoid being in certain activities, being on teams. I was always scared to start games because I knew my name would be on the intercom.
Well, thank you for your time, Adam.
The best thing to do is just really be proud of who you are.